Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Rebels will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So UTSA's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's McCown. Quickly to the tight end. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. The Roadrunners have taken it inside the 20. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. The field goal is no good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. The Rebels offense will have its first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. It's a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Rebels will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's McCown. Got the back over the middle. Oh, what a move. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic.
Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field.
Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Roadrunners. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Got his man in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Bring in the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
The Rebels with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Grabs it in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Spins away from the defense.
I think a trait of a running back that you really look for is a guy that can bust tackles. Man, a guy that can make something out of nothing when it's not there. And just a really good job breaking the tackle, continuing to keep the play alive, and never quit.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
That's going to drive the defensive coordinator crazy because these guys take pride on their sub-defense packages. When you get into 3rd and long situations, that's when D coordinators love to get creative and throw all these exotic blitzes and pressure the quarterback. Nobody got even.
He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to throw, it's McCown. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He's got it down the left. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Pressure coming. This time he's got his man. There he goes. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Roadrunners are marching down the field.
First down for the offense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's McCown. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
It's complete. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop, caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when...
Touchdown, UTSA! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He unleashes a long one. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the offense clearly saying we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. The Rebels racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start of offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's McCown. Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Roadrunners are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Off the play fake on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On third down, he drops the throw. Under fire. He's going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. On the option. He'll pitch it. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Roadrunners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's McCown. They've got the screen set up. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. On the option. He'll pitch it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He'll do it himself on the draw. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Roadrunners will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. To the air on 1st down. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. That kind of play can really get you going, not only on defense, but the great field position for the 0 at the 37. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll try to take it back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. They'll move the tight end. Might as well give it to him again. Runs through the tackle.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
Trying play action. Unloads to the right. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He might want another play. On 4th down, going to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. From the gun to give, looking for room. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield very late in the half. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He'll pull it down and run. At the 45 on his way. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball right of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Gives it on the option. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Rebels are in the hurry up.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Off the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the 25. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Oh, what a caught! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll take it himself. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. The give to the back. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rebels. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today. Each week in the SEC, the tests are just so tough. And we found that out today again, guys, with another good team taking one on the chin.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So the offense accepts a penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's second and 6. Looking to throw, it's McCown. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. They take the lead with the 6.
The head coach and the offensive coordinator have got a ton of guts to dial up that pass on 4th and short, and everyone's expecting it to be a run play. It worked perfectly. How about the speed on the back end, taking the top off the defense, an accurate throw with a lot of pressure by the QB, and they link up for a massive score on 4th down.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his back in the middle. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Defense has stepped up. It's 4th down.
Hauls it in, looking for space. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Wants to throw. It's McCown. Quick completion on the out. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to test the right side with this one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the grab. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got a lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
They'll go to the ground. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward, let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Roadrunner. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Beal. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the ground with the back. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. On third down, going up top. Firing to the right, complete. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking for room. It's Henry. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll try it again. Turns it on at midfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
The Roadrunners are on the move. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's McCown. He's got him. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggression.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
Number 3.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
He's got the tight end. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
The give as they work on that clock. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
The Roadrunners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run the option. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense got it. They're on the run.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the...
He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7.
At the 7-yard line. First down for the offense.
Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, still looking. Touchdown, Rebels! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try.
Coyotes, 29. UTSA, 28.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Might be changing the route. Back to throw, it's McCown. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, clock stopped with 21 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there.
Oh, he wants it all. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Throws to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
Timeout, UTSA.
All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. The holder will find his spot at the 38-yard line. That means a 48-yarder and a chance to win it. Needed a little bit more, and he couldn't quite get it there. It's no good. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They